Indonesia is experiencing some of its most significant unrest in decades. But how did we get to this point? Tensions began earlier this year, just months after Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto took office. Gripped by economic uncertainty, the International Monetary Fund warned that unemployment rate in Indonesia will be the highest in Southeast Asia this year. Prabowo's spending cuts, which have slashed budgets in health and education ministries, further fueled frustration among the people. It also led to student-led demonstrations nationwide in February. Just a month later, Prabowo's government approved an amendment of the Indonesian National Armed Forces Law, which increased the number of government civilian roles that members of the military could hold. More protests broke out as a result over fears that the country could return to a military-dominated government, as it was under former President Suharto, during which Prabowo had served as a general. In early August, the government proposed a 250% increase in land and building taxes for ordinary citizens. At the same time, there were reports that all parliament members had been receiving a monthly housing allowance of 50 million rupiah on top of their salaries since September 2024. This allowance was nearly 10 times higher than the minimum wage in Jakarta. This revelation was met with massive public backlash, with protesters taking to the streets across Indonesia on August 25th. Tensions were further inflamed when Afan Kurniawan, a 21-year-old Gojek delivery rider, was run over by an armoured police vehicle on August 28. Afan was reportedly not part of the protest and had been making a delivery. Protests intensified over the weekend, with looting and arson spreading across multiple cities including Yogyakarta, Bandung, Semarang and Surabaya in Java, and Medan in North Sumatra province. The current death toll has risen to 6. In an effort to quell tensions, Prabowo agreed on August 31st to revoke some perks for lawmakers, including the controversial housing allowance. For more on this ongoing story, follow us here at Mothership.